Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and today we're going to try something a little bit different than usual on my channel. I feel like with my channel, I tend to spend a lot of time playing action games, a lot of shooters, and I feel it's always appropriate to diversify your interests. Not necessarily diversify your portfolio, because I do not have a portfolio worth diversifying, but I am more into, like, there are people who, like, really hyperfixate on very specific games in very specific genres. I'm all about the, polygamy when it comes to video game genres, and the best way to show it is to try new things. So we are playing this game, which is apparently, based on my understanding of it, a game where you organize and tidy things up so that they are aesthetically pleasing, all while a cat lingers in the background, ready to run across your perfectly organized, perfectly tidied work, ruining everything. We'll see how it goes. So for now, let us click play. Music is nice and relaxing, though. Chapter 1, Home Sweet Home. There, a cat. A white cat. Is it a white Persian cat? I don't know what a white Persian cat looks like. Oh, hold on. Yeah. I can't even believe this cat has left out all of his squeaky toys. I will deal with that. What is the type of video, like the like the satisfying video where you just kind of like see things being organized? Like, I feel like this is like that same itch, where like you see like something being cleaned up, like this satisfying to watch, like, videos. There's a little bit of, it's been a while since I've actually watched any of those videos. I want to say like that kind of content, yeah, that kind of content still goes on, but as somebody who doesn't spend any time on TikTok, which itself is possibly in jeopardy due to the government, by the time of this video recording, we'll see how that actually goes. But it is satisfying to watch. But I feel like with the videos, I get the point eventually. You can only clean so many dirty pieces of carpet. Ooh, hello. Before, like, it looks like everything else. And then this possibly goes there. Although I like the presentation of the game. There's nothing to necessarily dictate to you what you're supposed to do. You're just kind of given a general vibe. And so many portraits on a line. This will not do. Luckily, it does not seem like the game is very strict in regards to exactly what angle. Like, oh, this is at an 89-degree angle. I mean, like, the controls aren't that tight. There's a little bit of looseness allowed, a little bit of How are we arranging this? Up by size of paper. So then the next size... Although, this also kind of shows what I mean in regards to aesthetically pleasing. Just because it's nice to look at does not necessarily mean it is more or less organized than what it was before you started. Like, the document at the top of the pile is now the most accessible. But is it the one that you need first? But it is nice to look at. So how do we want to organize this? By thickest. Or by height? I think by height. Or no, or is it by the ribbon? By height. Oh, but there are two ways you could do this level. So we did it by height, from right to left. Perhaps also the thickness of the book. No. Let's see. That probably would go there. I always approve of a game that allows you to solve puzzles in multiple directions. I always refer to the game stacking as the pillar of the adventure game that, and the only adventure game I can think of that does that. But then again, like, if you find yourself in a situation where you're playing a game and you can sort them in multiple ways, like, and then you do all of the different ways, is it really multiple solutions, or is it just multiple puzzles? Also, Nintendo games! Yes. I mean, this I already do in my normal life, as evidence by the Nintendo cartridges behind me. Alas, it's too bad there are no titles for me to read, but that's not the point. I think that needs another key. This... No! Kete! Kete! What are you doing, Kete? This needs another... Does that need another Santa? Yes. This needs another duck. That needs a ladybug. No, Kitty! Stop playing with my mail. The antagonist reveals themselves. Interesting. Like, how connected are these pieces? Okay, what can connect to this one? Huh. Alright. Convenient. There we go. Then... no. And that goes there. We have made this squiggly line back in order. Whatever it is. We have brought back order to the chaos, revealing the chaos within the order. Huh. We have black pins, blue pins, orange pins. Hold on, we have a specific number of pins. We have only one yellow pin. We have 4 black pins. Alright. So it's partially aesthetics, but the aesthetics like if you're trying to make something aesthetically pleasing in a game that has objectives, that means that there has to be some sort of logic behind how the aesthetics are created. Even if it's illogical, it has to have some system that connects everything together. So ultimately it becomes about finding what that system is. Finding the intent to the puzzle is just as important as finding the solution. Yeah, we've got an owl up there. Okay, it looks like everything progresses in 9 days. So that would mean... that would be a week and then 2 days. For the star. The 26th gets another asterisk. A week and 2 days. The 14th for the vertically squiggly line. And then the 23rd for the other one. Hold on. Maybe this goes here? Yes. And then this would go here. With tremendous accuracy are these things placed. So that's a week, 1 and 2. A little bit of busy work. Especially if you have to maneuver around a lot of small items. Let's actually take a look at... where we are at. Alright, so we got 2... I'm just curious. Sometimes I'm curious as to how long games actually are before I necessarily play through them. And when you have a game that's more kind of a little directionless as a puzzle game. Like, a puzzle game isn't directionless, doesn't have the same direction as a plot-based game, where you have a clearer idea as to where you are in the story. Or if you look up levels, you could see which level you're at. So this is 5 chapters. All right, I think we can keep going. Not that I was gonna stop 16 minutes into a video. Huh. I wonder if this is also going to have multiple solutions. Let's see, and then this looks... no. No. There we go, that's better. And then that'll feed into... Nope. I need 3 parts going downward. And then maybe this one? And then 3 parts going upward? Yeah, a little bit of busy work, I've got to say. No, that's not quite right. Not quite right at all. Okay, now I need the 4 parts that I was looking at earlier. I think. No. Okay, maybe I'll switch over to the right side now. No. I can see certain things, how they might interact. Like, these 3 look like they would interact with something else. Like, this one looks like it would loop back to that one. And then maybe this connects there. And that leads to this bridge element. But some of these things actually do seem to work very well with multiple pieces. Ooh, maybe this part is actually incorrect. I had assumed that part was correct. But that's what happens when you assume. So what else could go into that one? maybe that's the assumption that I made that was wrong. So then... No. So then what would this go into? If not... Like, there seems to be a... Nope. A problem in my assumption. Also, I wonder if this is one of those puzzles that has multiple solutions. Like, I'm fairly convinced it should be... Like, the one at the far left and the one in the far right, I'm pretty sure are in the right places. What else could go in, say, this spot? If not the one right next to it. Like, I don't think anything else actually fits that particular area. And then, like, that might be the only one that can go in that spot as well, which limits things. Or... no. No. So then, what is the next? Like, the next piece that could probably go there is definitely not that. Yeah, we can try this, see how this one goes. It seems like the next thing that would go from there would be this piece. And then from there doesn't seem to be much. Like, I think I tried that earlier. And then I tried working my way from the right to left. What can go here? What do I have that can actually go there? Huh. I feel like I'm at the same position if I work my way in the other direction. Or maybe I'm overthinking this piece. Is what usually happens in a lot of puzzles. So then where does the middle 3 pieces go? Where would a solid hill like that go? Alright, that took a little while. Because I was trying to find the pattern. Now, I would imagine the next solution is height. Which, in theory, should be a lot easier to do. Than the matching of patterns. Or at least I imagine it would be. But now it has no aesthetic pleasing to it. Huh. So if it's not height, then what would it be? How else would you organize this in a manner that is aesthetically pleasing? Should I come back to this later, maybe? Would it matter if it's right to left or left to right? We have one of each, so... but only one small one. So maybe from the outside have the bigger ones, and then the smallest one in the center. There we go. Good job, me. Okay, I see this one. So this one we actually purposely want the pictures crooked so that the content in the pictures are right side up. Clever little twist. Although that also expands on the idea, like, aesthetically pleasing does not necessarily mean order. I was gonna say, that likely is going to be on the right side. Anything that has an ending. Oh, this one is much larger than previous. Alright, let's move this out of the way. That looks like a centerpiece if I've ever seen one. Actually, let's see where that bottom piece might go. Nope. No. And there's nothing to rotate, so again, it's all about the simplicity more than anything else. There we go. And then there's a whole bunch of lines coming there. And then this wants... All right. Maybe? No. Maybe? Yes. And this one just has one line coming in from the right. Oh. I have multiple lines in the wrong spots, and I did not even pay attention. That's in the wrong spot. I'm imagining this is going to be in the order of the sharpness of the pencil or the length of the pencil. No, the sharpness of the pencil. This is not just aesthetically pleasing. This is functional because you want to make sure you want a sharp pencil when you're writing. How else could we organize this? By the length of the eraser. So we have the shortest eraser on the right, far left. But there's apparently a third way to organize this. What other pattern can we determine? Like, is length of the pencil also judged by the sharpness of the pencil? Because the sharper pencils are longer since they don't have the stubbiness. Is color an issue? Like how... Good job, us. Okay, so we have stamps. We have a plane ticket. We have an envelope. Huh. You ever start cleaning up your room, you're cleaning up your house, and then and you start moving items around, but you're not necessarily sure where you're supposed to put those items. So you're just kind of like rapidly just shifting your items around more than you are moving them. Until you figure out that one specific pattern where everything kind of fits where you need it to go. Damn you, Kater! Who's so neat, so clean, Kater! Maybe by the size of the book? Again? Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell the thickness of the book. Like the very thin books versus the wider books. That's a lot easier, but... Huh. Okay, so that one is exactly the same thickness as that one. That one's a little bit wider than that one. The same size. And then there's the ribbons or the... Some are solid colors, some are not. What is the pattern here? Is there another book as large as this one? I don't think there is, actually. Huh. And then does the shapes have anything to do with it? It's always that one puzzle. Like, you think you're doing well for a while, and then you get to that one puzzle, and then it's like, what am I looking at? What am I doing? Well, maybe we can sort colors next to each other. Like yellow with yellow, blue with blue, green with green. Red with red. And maybe go with that similar ordering system that we did earlier in regards to the spread of color. Oh, hold on. Ah. Or, hold on. This tells us which colors that these should be next to. Okay. That took us a while. To get one solution. I've got an idea. Let's try for the other. The stripe on the bottom is there. The next stripe is there. And then we go there. There. Which one is higher? Is it this? Yeah. Sir, you need to go all the way at the end. And you next to that. This yellow book can go there. And the blue book. Nice. That was a lot faster. Oof. I'm a little bit reminded of Hellblade, Senua's Saga, specifically the puzzles in that game, because the puzzles also kind of required you to find a pattern in the environment. And I feel as though it's a little bit easier to try to find a pattern in a 2D environment, especially like with what you're looking at here, because you can see everything you need in the puzzle directly in front of you. Whereas in Senua's Saga, I felt it was a little bit more arduous because you constantly had to move around the environment to try to see if there's a pattern. And when the larger the area, the more you had to kind of search for the pattern. Are you the shortest pencil? Are you the longest pencil? What do the pencil shavings mean? What do I do with the pencil shavings? Oh, I'm not trying to find the pattern in the pencil shavings. I just have to get rid of them. Kitty! Damn you, Kitty! Okay, I'd imagine then sharpness. Unless the sharpness is very similar. Maybe the number of lines? At the bottom of the pencil? Whatever that means. So we have swirly lines, spiky lines, and single line. Why does it... Okay, it seems like it is also trying to find its own place in the pattern. Like, why does it sometimes, like, completely attract to it and sometimes it doesn't? Like, it makes me question whether I'm doing it correct or not. Are the erasers different? No. Okay, what if I start with a line? Then that. Okay, I imagine the patterns mean something. What if it was from the center out? That way it expanded in both directions. Kitty!
What?
The antagonists ruining the aesthetics of everything. Okay, this feels like a WarioWare minigame.
What? What?
Yeah, that felt like a WarioWare minigame, which is a compliment, I swear. The Lost Recipe. Oh, there are hints. Let's actually stop there for now. Maybe take a look at the Daily Tidy. Is there another usable star that I do not see? Also, I like the music. It's nice. It's a nice, relaxing rhythm. Not quite. It avoids the what do you call it? The chill, the study and chill, genre that has emerged as of late. Also, I have to remember that I can actually go specifically to usable pieces using the right analog stick. Alright. I think I'm going to stop here for the night. Next time, we will return to Chapter 2. For now, though, got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.